Hey guys, JKLR21 here, coming to you guys with another deck tech. This time we have a green black Dredge deck. This is just one of the things that I've been trying to do, and I've been, kind of having fun with. I played with this in my FNM, and I just had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's a pretty good matchup. So let's get right on it. We don't have any 1-drops, so it's not very fast, but you start off with 4 different 2-drops. Those 2-drops are a 3 of Satyr Wayfinder, as the name is, Dredge, so you just throw 4 cards into your graveyard. Then we have 4 of Commune of the Gods, just another way to throw cards into your graveyard. Followed by 4 Grizzly Salvage as a 4 of. This is, another way to just be able to just throw cards into your graveyard and be able to late game with other cards be able to come out on top. It also is a good way to find land if you're getting mana screwed. And then the 4th 2-drop is Lotleth Troll, just because it's another way to make a big creature by discarding creatures. So if you're getting mana screwed, you can have your big Lotleth Troll. I have a 2 of, now moving into the 3-drops, I have a 2 of Herald of Torment. Sorry for the hiccup. This is just because for 3 mana, for a 3/3 flyer, it's good. And you can also, with its bestow for 5, if you're getting into late game, give something flying and make it stronger. I mean, I've been able to deal with Brimaz and those guys just because I have a Herald on something. Next is a 4 of, and we have a 4 of Night Howler. As the deck is, it's green-black Dredge, so Night Howler is a really good fit just because of its ability where it is as strong as the creatures in your graveyard. This is only a 3 of, and I feel you can make it a 4 by dropping another Wayfinder or another card here in a second. But Hero's Downfall, it's good removal. It's a one way to get rid of planeswalkers like Domri and stuff like that. This is the 1 of, and this was the card I was kind of talking about. It's really debatable. But Pharika, God of Affliction, just because it's a 5/5 for 3, and you can usually get it into a creature because you have a lot of double mana sources. Another thing is, if you're not able to get cards back out or something like that, then you can just start making snakes, which is always fun. Now we move into the last 3-drop, which is Voral's the Scar Striped. If you don't know what he does, he's from Dragon's Maze. He's a 2/2 that basically says all creatures in your graveyard gain Scavenge, equal to their converted mana cost. So Scavenge is a really fun mechanic that I like to use, where you pay their mana cost and then you get to exile it and put its power's amount of +1/+1 counters onto target creature. I think it's a fun mechanic, and it's one way to get a lot of points of damage in late game. Moving to our 4-drops, we got the Whip of Erebos. This is just so I can bring back cards. It's a 2 of, just because it's a legendary thing. But that lifelink is always fun, and then its second ability, just to be able to bring something back from the dead for a turn, is always great. Our next one is a 4 of, and it's Reaper of the Wilds. This is probably one of the better cards in Standard right now for green-black. Just because for 4 mana, you get a 4/5, which is already great. Plus, you have the ability that whenever a creature dies, you get to scry, and you can give it Death Touch and Hexproof. So it can be really protected. And I feel this is actually probably one of the better cards in Standard for green-black. And then our final 4-drop and the final card in the deck is Desecration Demon. The reason behind this is with Ferals, the ability for 4 mana to put 6+1/+1 counters onto a creature is amazing. Another thing is it's a 6/6 flyer. I mean, what can go wrong? Other than it's a second ability and you having to, make it become bigger. I mean, there's not much that can go really wrong with a Desecration Demon. And then the land base. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 swamps to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's actually even. So it's 12 and 12 for swamps and forests. What you can always do though, I'm not that rich, so I can't buy a lot of cards. What you could always do is you can throw in Mana Confluence. You can also throw in Mutavault and Overgrown Tomb, Temple, the new green-black Temple, Temple of green blackiness. Okay, now let's move over to the sideboard. This is probably one of the better cards from sideboarding is Unravel the Aether, because Theros, Born of the Gods, is so big on enchantments and things. Just the ability to get rid of any creature, courser, all those kind of things is really good. And at instant speed, so you can be like, end step, get rid of that. Or when they first play it, get rid of it. I don't want that there. So it's really a fun green card that you can play. Second is a kind of higher draw, but it's for like those later games. Rescue from the Underworld. If it's getting into like late game or like you're having to deal with bigger creatures and stuff, you can always bring in the rescues and sacrifice a creature, have it come back. Like you could drop a Satyr Wayfinder, have it come back, get a creature. And so basically you get 2 for 1, and it would work really well. So Rescue from the Underworld. Next up, it's a new card from Journey to Nyx, Hero's Bane. I'm only playing the 2 of that I have, and you might be like, why would you do that? Well, if you start getting into late game board stall, you can make him really big, and then with Gerard's second ability, which is a colorless, a green and a black, sacrifice creature, everybody loses life, equal to that creature's power. So you can just be like, nerf. And you can nerf most of their deck. Here's another 2 of. It's Deadbridge Goliath. So 4 mana, 5/5, scavenge for 6. Not much you can go wrong with. It's a big body. It's a good defender. It's a good damage dealer too. I mean, there's not much you could go wrong. Next up is Desecration Demon. Just 2 more Desecration Demons. Just because, if you're not playing against a weenie deck or something like that where it's got the big creatures, you play these and then they have to start making decisions on, oh, am I going to sack or oh, am I not going to? And then we have 2 Dark Betrayals, 1 mana removal for those mono black and black white matchups. If you ever have to face up against another Desecration Demon, Dark Betrayal gets rid of it. And then the last 2 cards, which is kind of a shocker, is Freak's Mender. The reason is because it's basically Rescue from the Underworld as a creature. So it's another way to return something from your graveyard. Another thing is you can get Whip of Erebos and a couple other enchantments back from your graveyard back to your hand. So guys, thanks for watching. Always remember to leave a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do everything. Follow me. Oh wait, you can't do that. I'm poor. Well, it's fun talking to you guys. Remember to subscribe and have fun. And if you liked it, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what I should add. Thanks. This is Jake Eller 21 logging off. Bye.